What is happening, Viking Nation? I'm your host, Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and today we are going to be talking about who the Minnesota Vikings are going to be playing in the NFC wild card game, and also NFC uh, playoff seeding scenarios for everyone, but same thing. So let's get right into it. So first off, something that doesn't involve, who the Vikings are going to play is going to be the NFC East winner. The NFC East winner, if the Eagles win, regardless of what happens in the Dallas Redskins game, the Eagles will win with a 9-7 record, while the Cowboys would be 8-8. But the only way the Eagles cannot make the playoffs is if the Cowboys win and the Eagles lose, because the tiebreaker would be win percentage in division games. So that is that. But my prediction is Philadelphia wins and Dallas wins. So now let's get into who will be the 3 seed who faces the mighty Minnesota Vikings, even though they did not show that on Monday. So here we go. So if everyone just wins, Saints beat New Orleans, Green Bay beats Detroit, and San Francisco beat Seattle. There we go. New Orleans. We go to New Orleans for the Minneapolis Miracle rematch, and that should be a good game. A team who we have not faced yet this season, so it would be very intriguing. Next one is the second most likely matchup. Is the Seattle Seahawks. So again, Saints win, Green Bay wins, but Seattle beats the San Francisco 49ers, and so we would go back to Seattle and face them again, and see if we can beat them again, because we lost on Monday Night Football, but this time it would be a playoff game. And I know they just signed Marshawn Lynch and all that, but they're very depleted. I'm just saying, and they're getting very desperate. So now, the next likely scenario is the Green Bay Packers. So in this case, New Orleans wins, Green Bay loses, and I don't know if San Francisco, let me see. It doesn't matter if San Francisco or Seattle wins, but let's just say San Francisco wins for all we know, and that would be the case. Let me see if Seattle won. No, okay, never mind. And if okay, yeah, that would all Seattle can still get the first seed. So that is the way the Seattle Seahawks can get the first seed. And then of course, I think we already did this, Green Bay getting the first seed, right? Yes. Yeah, that's how Green Bay would get the first seed. Oh yeah, we already went over this. And finally, the least likely scenario, the San Francisco 49ers, because the way that would work is New Orleans wins right here, Green Bay wins, both very likely, but the most unlikely scenario is them tying, which would move San Francisco down to the 3 seed. If they would have the same record, they would get advantage over the Green Bay Packers and New Orleans Saints, because they beat both of these teams. So it would be based off of record. They would get the 3rd seed. So probably not going to play the 49ers. My guess is that it's going to be probably either New Orleans or Seattle. If I think in my predictions, I had the 49ers win, so everything would stay the same. So we'd be playing in New Orleans. But which one do you prefer? Comment down in the comments below. This has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skull.